would you read us a bedtime story, please, huh? Please? Yeah, please.
Alright, you kids get to bed. I get the storybook.
Julio, it's your boy here, man, KB, and I'm back again live with some fire gameplay. And today is gonna be a really cool one, man. It's gonna be a real gapper, I'm really gonna chop it up with y'all. I'm really gonna yap it up about y'all. Tell y'all a little bit of my young life, young experience, my young escapades. You get me? Yeah. And I hope you guys learn from this. I hope you adapt, and I hope you use the information to aid you on your journey. I'm gonna yap about festivals, man. Festivals, aka Coachella, aka Rolling Loud, aka you know what I mean? Festivals, man. We all heard about festivals. We all seen festivals. We all been to festivals. And yeah, man. During this time, I just turned 24. It was my birthday, so I said, let me treat myself, man. Let me treat myself. And at the time, I had a little old girl. I had a little baby girl. And not to put her personal information out there, not to tell y'all about her. I'm gonna give her a little name that's totally not her real name, that's totally made up. I'm gonna call her Ashley. Not to put her information out there, 1049, not to put her information out there, just I'm gonna call her Ashley. You get me, for the video. So me and Ashley at the time, I just turned 24. You get me? I just turned 24, and me and the old girl was chopping it up, yapping it up, me and Ashley, you know what I mean? So it was my birthday present, man. So I was like, you know what, let me just take old girl out to this festival. I haven't been to a festival, so it'll be a little birthday present for me and my old girl, you know what I mean? Enough of that. But for me, I felt pretty happy. I felt pretty good. We took a Uber downtown for my birthday, my young 24 birthday. I got sushi, you know what I mean? I didn't like sushi. I really didn't like sushi at the time when I first tried it. And I was rocking, you know, I had a dye. It was the clout era. You know what I mean? My grandma died, so I was like, you know what, let me dye my hair. Let me dye my hair a little blonde, you know what I mean? But the month X died, it was within the week of X passing away. You get me? So XXXTentacion was dead during this time when Ski Mask, the slump god, came in town to my side of the world I was staying at currently. And I purchased a ticket to this festival to see Ski Mask, the slump god. Me and my girl got an Uber there. On our way there, we got sushi. With a little bev, you know what I mean? With a little mixed drink. Yeah, you get me? I downed that bad boy up, man. I mean, chop it up, yap it. I ate that. I grubbed real good. The sushi was I ain't gonna cap. On our way to the concert, you know what I mean? I really didn't like it. I had to voice my opinion about the sushi to my old girl Ashley. I had to voice my opinion, and she you know what I mean? She noted it. She noted it. On our way there, we waited in line. There was a long ass line, man. There was a long ass line of little edgelord, little XXXTentacion fan trying to see Ski Mask during the wick of XXXTentacion death. And there was a bunch of edgelords there, man. And I was rocking this cool little fit with my blonde hair, with my little cool ass shades. I love that shades. I love those little small circle of shades. You know what I mean? At the time I was rocking it, you know what I mean, with my chains, you know what I mean, with my rare t-shirt on, you know what I mean? It was cool little fit. It was a cool little fit with my Yeezy boot. You know what I mean? I love my boots, man. I love my boots. But anyways, we were in line waiting for the Ski Mask, you know what I mean? Blah, blah, blah. Get through the line, chop it up with a bunch of fans. In our way in, we got in, right? We got into the concert, right? My dumbass felt the need to go grab a couple White Claws, you know what I mean? Had a small little percent of alcohol in it, a little bit of alcohol in it. So, you know what I mean? On our way there, you know what I mean? I grabbed it. We walked into the the booth, the showroom, the show venue. You get me? We walked in as the music was kicking, the crowd was forming, everybody was forming. You know, I was really in the mix. I was in the scene. I had 2 White Claws in my hand, 2 alcohol beverage in my hand. At the time, it was really stupid. I should have just bought 1. But at the time, if it was during my birthday, my concert, it was a birthday experience for me and my old girl, Ashley. Yeah, and I had 2 White Claws and I was having fun. I was young, stupid, and dumb, you know what I mean? So I poured it up. I started chugging it. I passed it to my old girl, Ashley, at the time. Ashley, you know what I mean? She didn't want to down it real quick, and the security pulled up. Boom, flashed her light. They flashed their little high beam, trying to peep out the wristband and stuff like that. And I was like, oh shit, oh shoot. Oh, I don't know about this, man. So I grabbed the drink from old girl from Ashley's hand. On our way there, I'm just chopping it with the security, trying to let him know, man, it's my birthday, this and that. You know what I mean? Trying to smooth it, make it smooth out. You know what I mean? Trying to smooth it out. Trying to like persuade him to like let it slide. And on our way there, he was leading me out to the door to the exit, and there's 2 officers waiting outside, and I was like, oh hell no, let me grab that. I grabbed it from my old girl, I had it in my hand, and I downed that bad boy. And this is me editing in post to give y'all more context to the story, to Ashley. I was just gonna say she was low-key there to railroad me, you know what I mean? You get me? And it's my birthday. I'm trying to have fun with Ashley and them. I'm trying to like play it smooth, play it cool, so she don't think I'm a cornball, so she don't think I'm a lame, a goofy, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? But looking back at it, it was stupid because I wasted money for my birthday present, and it was my first concert that I went to with with Ashley, you know what I mean, my old girl. And looking back at it, it's a learning experience. It's a learning experience for me, not to do dumb shit. And I should have just bought 1 White Claw, you know what I mean, and just down it, you know what I mean? And then we would have had a pretty cool experience at the Ski Mask concert the week after XXXTentacion passed away. You get me, man? It was a pretty stupid ass move, and we got walked out of the goddamn venue, man. But I did make it up to her. If you stick around and listen to me yap, you know what I mean, tell a little fireside chat, yap it up with you guys, you will understand that I did make it up to Ashley. Yeah, man. But that was my first festival. We got walked out of that festival, you know what I mean? And I had a plan to make it up to her, to make it up to Ashley, you know what I mean? And months passed. We made an agreement with one another. We came to an understanding. We actually had a conversation, an adult conversation about the situation that what I did was pretty stupid, man. And I made it up to her. The next topic was the next festival we went to together. Me and Ashley went to a Blueface concert. Blueface and Saga, baby, man. This concert, I regretted going to it because Blueface, as a person, I really don't like his character. I really don't like what he promotes. I really don't like what he stands for. At the time, he had this really big song called Tatiana. Make sure you guys hit the like button, share the video. My links are in the description.
From viewers like you. Thank you.
At the time in 2018, he just came out. He just blew up, and we were in the scene. We were young. I was 24, and Ashley was with me at the time, and I was just trying to, you know what I mean, take her out, treat old girl. You know what I mean? If you ain't treating your girl, are you really a man of character? You get me? You know what I mean? And at the time I was young, money was coming in, time was of the essence. I had a bunch of time on my hand, and I was like, you know what, let me make this up to her. Let me go on another festival. And I went, you know what I mean? I went to a festival, a Blueface and Sada Baby. At the time, I never heard of Sada Baby, Scuba. I never heard of Scuba, and I was like, you know what? Let me go. Let me treat her. I fucked it up last time. This is a treat for me and Ashley. So we went there. We stayed in line, kick it, chopping it up, yapping it up. My fit was fire. I had this camel overall with a black t-shirt, you know what I mean, with my blonde hair, you know what I mean. I cut my hair at the time, but then I re-dyed it, you know what I mean, after trade school. Yeah, at this time I was going through trade school. I was going to the fire academy at this time, and I just got out, you know what I mean. So I was like, you know, let's go on this little festival. Let's go see Lil Blueface, the new hit artist that released Bust Down Tatiana. Yeah, we were in line, chopping it up with the people there. At the time, I ain't never heard of Sada Baby. They were educating me on Sada Baby music and stuff like that. Yeah, we walked in the venue. They pat us down because Blueface. I really don't like Blueface, man. I really don't like what he stands for. I really don't like that he promotes women beating. I don't like that. We don't assault female. We don't put our hands on female. You get me? We don't touch queens. We protect queens, man. On some real you know what I mean, real gentleman type beat. You know what I mean? We protect our women. Yeah. We protect our women. We don't pimp them out. We don't sell women. We protect them. We don't put our hands on women. We protect women. You get me? Yeah. I really don't like Blueface and what he stands for, and what he's promoting in the culture, with Christian Rock and all that stuff. It's basically, Blueface stands for dysfunctional behavior, degenerate behavior, and I don't like that. I was raised in a 2-parent household, so yeah, man. So anyways, we walked into the venue. We got patted down really good. We got patted down by security, you know what I mean. We walked in, they're playing local artist music. I'm just vibing. I'm not here to mess anything up for her, because this is our you know what I mean, our second festival, so I'm not here to mess anything up with her, mess anything up to get us walked out, you get me, to get us kicked out. So we just here vibing, jamming, bobbing our head. Sada Baby came on. Sada Baby came on and killed the show, man. And that's my first time hearing Sada Baby, man. I was like, wow, I was astonished. I ain't never heard a man control a crowd like that. I ain't never hear a man like that. He had people fighting out in the goddamn pit. He had people fighting in the pit, man. The crowd was lit. It was lit. I was sitting all the way in the back because I'm not with that, none of that nonsense. I'm not a fighter. So I'm in the back just vibing out with my shawty, my old girl, my shitty, you get me, and you know, I'm just vibing, listening to music, jamming. She just wants to be in the scene. At the time, I didn't want to be there, but I just felt the need to treat her, you know what I mean, because I screwed it up last time, because you know what I mean, you gotta treat your girl, man. So we there having fun, we vibing, boom, boom, boom. Sada Baby came on, he killed the show again. Sada Baby was the best moment for that festival, man. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. Wow, Sada Baby really rocked the house, man. He really left a big impression on me. I had to listen to his music on Spotify after that, and I became a fan. Booyah! I became a fan. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Blueface came out. It took a while because he was running a little late. It took a while, but he finally came on, man. He finally came on. He was rocking. He was rolling. You know what I mean? He was doing his thing with the little mop bucket. he had a mop on the stage too. You know what I mean? Don't get caught slipping. He's gonna mop the floor with you. That's basically his gimmick. Yeah, capture the moment, man. And I got some good footage of Blueface in his prime when Bounce Down Tatiana came out, really early 2019. You get me? The ski mask was August 4th of 2018, and the Blueface concert was 2019. So yeah, and it was really cool, man. It was back to back, being at festivals and stuff like that, man. Yeah, man. It was pretty cool, man. It was pretty cool. My all in all thoughts on the festival. It was cool. It was vibey. I didn't want to support. After that, I didn't want to support. After what I saw Blueface was doing, I didn't want to support him. Him as a person, him as a artist, I didn't want to support him. Him pimping women, him putting his hand on women, him treating women like dog. I really don't want to support him like that, man. You know what I mean? Because we gotta protect our women, man. Women are the gateway onto this earth, you know what I mean? You get me? Yeah. The next one, the next show, I'm gonna talk about the next show. I'm gonna talk about the ski mask and I'm talk about the Juice WRLD and ski mask, man. This show was pretty cool. This show was really lit. This was 2018. Yeah, I made it right. I made it up to her. It was 2018. 2018, we went to see we went to see Ski Mask and Juice WRLD, and I made it up to her, man. I had the Juice WRLD shirt on, the half evil, half good shirt, and I had my boots on, man, my Yeezy boots. I was pretty fly, you know what I mean? I had a boots on, I have a Yeezy boots on with some black pants, you know what I mean? Pretty fly. We were vibing the Juice WRLD. I finally made it up to her. I finally made it up to Ashley, you know what I mean? I took her to a festival with Juice WRLD and Ski Mask the Slump God, and I finally made it up because of my first screw up, and it was a pretty swell experience, man. There is X in the sky. Jets was doing X in the sky. It was pretty packed. It was pretty nice. During this time, Juice WRLD had Lucid Dream out, one of the biggest hit during this time, 2018. And it was really big, man. He blew up real fast. He came right out of the mud. He was right in the underground scene, but during that festival, it was nothing but white people, man. It was nothing but little white people, man. I was like, damn, where the underground scene at? I was really saying that. I was like, where the underground, where the E-boys at, man? Where the E-boys, where the E-girls at, man? Where the emo niggas at, man? Where the goth boys with the chokers on? You get me, man? At the time, I had a choker on, man. I had a choker, little heavy metal choker on with spikes on it. The venue didn't want to let me go in it, so they had to compensate that bad boy, you know what I mean? But I took some bomb ass photos. I took some bomb ass photos with that choker on, you know what I mean? Yeah, during the concert, it was lit. It was happy time to see Ski Mask. It would have been pretty cool seeing him during my birthday week, but it was all good, man. I made it up to Ashley, and we both had a good experience, man. It was pretty fun. It was lit at the time. It was Ski Mask was cool. He released an album called Schoolie, yeah, I think Schoolie was one on the album called, and Juice WRLD dropped Death Race for Love during this time. Yeah, and it was pretty cool. He was just performing as a bad boy, you know what I mean? And it was lit. And my biggest learning point was that during that time is I should slow down going to like festivals and stuff like that. During that time I was like, you know what? This is getting played out. This is getting overdone. This is overstayed. I'm getting burnt out with this concert stuff, with this festival stuff. And so we cool it now. We cool it. We slowed it down a little bit. You know what I mean? This is all 2018. You know what I mean? 2018, 2008. 2018. XXXTentacion died. Blueface came out during that week. During that year. Sada Baby was in the scene too during that year. And Juice WRLD blew up. He blew up big 2018. Juice WRLD was huge, man. Yeah. I'm gonna talk about it, and I'm gonna cut here, and I'm gonna talk about my next experience, my next festival experience. You know what I mean? The next festival experience was Sum 41, the big Canadian band. We got you. At the time, Sum 41 was stuck in Africa, working on their next album, trying to release Chuck. That's why they were stuck in Africa. Sum 41 was stuck in Africa. During this period of time, they were working on this album called Chuck, and Chuck is pretty cool. Chuck had some good songs on it. It had most of their like cool songs on it. But I like the first album. The first album was pretty cool, man. It has a lot of banger. It had an In Too Deep, the first album. But yeah, Sum 41, it was a cool band, Canadian band that came out during the early 2000s. And I wanted to go see it. I wanted to go see them. And my girl had her favorite band, Sleeping with Sirens. Sleeping with Sirens was there too. So it was a cool little rock festival.
This is not where I belong. You'll miss me when I'm gone.
Yeah, I was in the mix, man. I was in the mix. I was in the hip hop underground scene. I was in the rock early 2000s scene, and I was in the emo scene. Yeah, yeah, my girl wanted to go see Sleeping with Siren, and I wanted to see Sum 41 because of the early 2000 grunge rock scene. You know what I mean? Yeah. It was pretty memorable, and it was pretty. I was pretty happy. You know what I mean? I finally get to experience the festival experience in America with me and Ashley. And it was lit, man. It was really cool, man. I was standing on shit, going wild, going buck wild. And the scene, it was flowing, man. The scene was great. Yeah, man. The next festival I'm gonna yap about is the Jaden and Willow one, bro.
I wonder if they'll understand. And praise the Father, Son, Lord. See, I can care less what you do. I can care less where that negativity at. Trying to float, stuff can't reach us.
Yeah, it was it was a Willow and Iris concert. At this time, Jaden Smith dropped an album called Iris in 2019. It had Icon It had other Jumpman. It had Mission. It had a bunch of songs, man. And I really wanted to see, oh boy, I really want to see young Jaden Smith. You know what I mean? I'm keeping it 1,000. I wanted to see him, man. So I went. I purchased the ticket. At the time I was on campus, college campus, taking classes. I just got out of my class. I just got out of my biology class, making my way down to the cafeteria, waiting for Ashley. You know what I mean? I got there and she laid the news down that Jaden and Willow was on tour, Willow and Iris tour, and I was like, no way, book it. And she booked this shit, man. And I really wanted to see young Jaden Smith. We got to the show. A girl, individual that was standing in line puked all over the place. Firefighter was on scene. They had a fire truck on scene. We waited in line. I got pat down, got led into the venue, blah, 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 blase, blase. You get me? We're in the venue, we're having fun, we're doing the damn thing. Music started playing, the vibes started moving, you know what I mean? Everybody was happy, jumping around. What I noticed at these concerts is a lot of people just go there and just stand. Motherfuckers need to start dancing at these concerts, man, at these festivals. Dudes need to start dancing. Dudes need to start grooving at these festivals. And man, these festivals are not a place for you to go to just stand around. If you really want to, if you're gonna pay money, you at least gotta pay money to dance. You know what I mean? It's basically a giant party, man. You're there to celebrate yourself. I mean, at the time, I wasn't there to celebrate these artists. I don't do celebrity worship. I don't do none of that celebrity worship. I don't do none of that. At the time, I was there celebrating myself because I made it past 21. You get me? I was there celebrating myself because I made it past 21. I was young, I was wild and free. You get me? And I was there celebrating myself, happy to be there, happy to be in the mix, happy to be in the mix, not seen, because I'm a person that don't care about being seen. I was just there to cater to my to Ashley. You know what I mean? I was there to cater to her, make her feel seen. I was there to make her feel seen, basically. I really don't care about being seen at all. I stay out the way. I do my damn thing. And yeah, man, at this time I was young, I was wild, and I was just wanted to experience stuff with my old girl Ashley. So yeah, we did. We had fun. We vibed out. We jammed. The music was lit. The music was lovely. The colors was lit. The messaging with the pyramid was lit.
He said we were in love, but we got touched. He said we were in love, but there's homie, but there's
I talked to Will Smith's first son during the intermission. I told him how much I'm a big fan of Jaden Smith, how Will Smith is also, I'm a big fan of Will Smith. I performed some songs for him. Will Smith's first son. I performed some songs for Jaden Smith's brother, basically. Yeah, he was there incognito. He was there talking to the crowd, trying to see how the vibe is. Yeah, and he spoke to me. Yeah, we had a sit down. He spoke to me. I performed a couple songs. Emo Girl, you know what I mean? Yeah, man. And the song is the scene is set. You get me? Yeah, I'm that dude. I'm that dude, man. I'm that dude. All I want is an emo girl. All I want is an emo girl. Hey, ta 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 ta. Yeah, that was me. That was me, man. Give me my clout. I'm the one that pitched that idea, man, to Will Smith's son. Yeah, man. At the time, all in all, I'm gonna say I learned a lot from this experience, from this life lessons. In my early 20s, I learned a lot from being with Ashley, being dating this individual. I learned a lot. Yeah, man. And I would like to put this out there to the viewer, to you, listening. Learn to treat yourself. Learn to go out there and experience new things. Learn to be around the crowds. Learn to realize that you're gonna run that shit up, and you're gonna also lose that shit. You know what I mean? But it's up to you. You know what I mean? It's up to you to be smart with your depreciating asset. You get me? Yeah. Make sure y'all hit the like button, share the video. That was me yapping about my festival experience, me chopping it up with you guys. And yeah, let's get it up, baby. Jaden Willow Smith was phenomenal. Booyah. Ciao.